Hello everybody. Today's kind of more geared towards the rabbits, because they're more the big updates as of right now. The first thing I want to say, and I've been getting a lot of really rude comments and messages and so forth about this, about Effie not having been spayed yet. And the reason for that is numerous reasons, honestly. One is because she's only 11 weeks old, and they say that you should wait till your female rabbit's at least 20 weeks old to, ensure safety. And on the note of safety is that they told me that females have a higher mortality rate than males, and that it's far safer for a male to get fixed than a female, even though females can lead to uterine cancer. And after speaking with my vet and numerous other vets about this, we decided that it would probably be better to get Jack fixed instead of Effie at this time. So Jack will be going in to get neutered at some point next month, which is February. And another big thing with getting rabbits fixed, especially in Massachusetts where I am, is that it's incredibly expensive. And for Jack to get fixed, it's going to cost around $275. And if I wanted to get Effie fixed, it would be around $400. Now, that is including the preliminary examination and any medications that could be needed. But that's generally how expensive it tends to be. Now, I am in college, most of the time, and because I'm on disability, I really don't make that much money to afford, an extra $900 to get them both fixed right now. But I do have enough money for Jack to get fixed and to spend the night at the vet's to ensure his safety, as he is a little bit older. He already had a preliminary examination, but that was about 2 months ago. But he will be going in for a new preliminary, which will be 2 days before he goes to the vets to ensure that he doesn't have any bloodborne diseases, and so forth and so on. And then he'll go in the morning around 7:30 or 8, and I'll drop him off before I go to classes. And then I will be able to either pick him up that night or the next day. It is $50 extra for him to spend the night at the vet, but I think I would be more comfortable if he did, because he'd be getting 24-hour care. Because they do... Oh, there you are saying hello! Sorry about that. They do have a nurse that stays there all night on surgery days. So that's one of my big things. So besides that I've got off topic with, I just wanted to give a quick overview of both of their cages, as Jack's is just about done. It just needs one more level. Effie's cage is still just a really small crate, and this X-Pen, which is almost completely closed off because she's going to bed soon, as I do lock her in the crate at night around 12 or 1 because I am a very late sleeper. So I wake up, I go to bed around 1 in the morning. I set my alarm to wake up at 6 so that I can open this back up for her, so that she's not stuck in there too long. And then if I feel like it, I'll either go back to bed or just continue with housework or coursework. But I do make sure that they're out 90% of the day, only because it's just not fair for either of them to be stuck in these cages, because they're definitely not proportioned. So, Itsy Bitsy saying hello. That's my little buddy. So, that's a big thing. And also, Itsy Bitsy, we are working on getting her a little bit better litter trained. So, we've got a few extra litter boxes around and about right now. So, I just have to move her X-Pen so I can get over to Jack's cage. You getting in your litter tray because I moved your cage? Hold on. And if anybody wants to know why I named him Jack, and hasn't really noticed yet why, I have a very large obsession with The Nightmare Before Christmas. Everything in my room is themed after it. It's a very Halloween themed room. As you can see, I've got the lights up there that are pumpkin shaped. That's my bed area, which is obviously a very big mess. But I've got a little spider web. I've got these pumpkin lights that I light up at night that just hang over there. I've got a dead rose that's fake up there. I've got the skeleton hanger. I've got the wall decal that's of like an empty bird cage. And skeletons hanging up there. Little mini skeletons sitting over there. There's a lot of just odds and ends things that I have going on in here because I'm a very big fan of Jack Skellington and The Nightmare Before Christmas. So Jack's cage isn't even nearly done. But let me explain a little more. Actually, let me just move my light for you. Twitchy's cage needs to get cleaned again. So, but yeah. I've also been getting a lot of comments because people were saying that I didn't clean his cage ever because it looks like he's had the same fleece for a couple of weeks. But what it is most of my other fleeces that I've been getting from Walmart, they don't fit his cage properly because it's not exactly 2x4, it's a little bit bigger. Because when I measured the coroplast, I had used the connectors, which ended up making it about an extra 12 inches in length. So the 50x60 fleeces didn't fit, but I picked this one up at a thrift store for $4, and it's much larger. So what I've been doing is taking him out and letting him run around the floor, and well, he does that every day anyway. But what I've been doing is, while he's on the floor, every 4 days, I take his fleece and I shake it out really, really well. Actually, that's every 2 days. But then every 4 days, I put it in the wash, and I wash out his fleece to the best of my ability. And I generally will put it through the wash twice. And that's because I use a specific, like, pet-oriented detergent. And it doesn't seem to get the stink out the first time round. So I'll do it twice. And that way it works better. So I will be shaking out his fleece tomorrow, and then the day after that it goes in for a wash. But another big thing is, he very rarely doesn't use his litter box. He's always in there. He always uses it. And the only reason there's a few little poops out here is because I accidentally picked this up and it was full of little poops. So they fell out here, so I've just got to do a spot clean with the broom. And then the lint roller, so it will pick up these extra bits of hay. Because I've got the industrial pet lint roller, which is 8 inches long. So it does a great job. So Twitchy's in his new little hidey house. So, and before people ask about why his water is yellow, it's got a multivitamin in it that mixes in with his water that my vet recommended because of his ongoing health issues and so forth and so on. So this just helps guarantee that he is going to be getting enough nutrients, because he has lost a lot of interest in some of the veggies that he used to be interested in, and he's developed quite a bit of an allergy to a lot of the other vegetables that he actually did really like and still likes but can't have. So yeah. So because of that, I did pick up the multivitamin, which was $24.99. And it's 6 months supply, so that's not really that expensive, honestly. But that's only if you're giving the multivitamin twice a week. But my vet did recommend that I use it every day. So I've been filling up his water bottle and putting that in, and he drinks the whole water bottle every day. So that's good because I know he's getting the nutrients that he needs. So anyway, back from that. Itsy Bitsy, what are you doing? You gonna say hello to me, please? You're so good. I love my little itsy bitsy buddy. So anyway, back to Jack's cage. Well, the light's gonna be pretty bad over here, but we'll make it work, right? Look at you being sneaky. So Jack's cage has a few things on top of it right now, but what it is, and people are gonna say, oh, it's small, but it's not even close to being done yet. So it's a 2x3. And it's on a piece of plywood that has rollers on it, and it's got, linoleum tiles down so that it is safe for me to just wipe down with water and vinegar if there's any peas on there. And he hasn't really been, like, actually peeing on it, which is good, compared to how he likes to pee on the rug. But, so it's 2x3. It's just like an NIC or CNC cage, pretty much. Well, that's what it is. It's too high. I will be putting a partial second level, like a 2x2 in there for him, for, you know, eventually. And then I'm hoping in a couple months I'll be able to go pick out some more supplies and make this another 2 grids high so that I can make a second level for them after he gets fixed, so that him and Effie can finally be in the same cage and have lots and lots of room to hop around, because then that's enough room for them to have double the square footage that they need to being in a cage. Although, even though it's going to be the square footage they need, they're really not even in the cages enough for it to be that big of a deal. So how it works is this opens on the top, so that I can just open and reach in and grab him. And then this one here opens, this last grid opens, but I've got a bunch each shut because he's naughty and been sneaking out. The linoleum down there is chew-proof, so he can't chew it and get sick. And this is strong enough for me to have supporting things, like to have just like some bins with some things in it up here, because I've got a lot of organizing to do. As you can kind of see, my room is just a terrible mess at the moment. So that's just the basic of their cages. And now that Jack's cage is done, for the most part, like as it is now, I'll be able to work on either making one for her, because I really just don't like her being in that cage at night, because I just feel terrible about it. So I might just make her kind of something like Jack's, but a little bit, maybe a teeny bit smaller, because even though Jack's going to be getting fixed, him and Effie won't be able to be together in the same cage for 2 to 3 weeks, the vet said, because there's a chance that she might chew on his stitches, so I don't want anything bad to happen there. So, but then there's just a quick overview of my room underneath of his cage. His cage is on a table, and I'm going to be lifting the table up by 6 inches, so that 1, he'll be closer to me when I'm standing over it, and 2, so I can stack these, because these are stackable compatible, so that I have more room, so I can once again go out and buy a few more things for him. Even though, as you can see, they've kind of got a lot of stuff. They've got their Medi box, and that'll be my next video, and I'll upload them at the same time, simply because of the fact that I generally try to film all of my videos at the same time. So even though it looks like I've got like maybe 6 videos that are spaced out over a period of a month, I probably filmed all of those videos either in the same day or the same couple days, because it just generally tends to be easier for me to film as much as I can when I can, so that you guys can keep up with the daily pet's life. Hi, honey, you're covered in Carefresh. Where you digging? Where you digging? She's so cute. She's been sitting in bed with me lately while I watch TV at night, and she's just been so nosy because she's been chewing on everything I got. Is that yours? Do you want it? No, it's mine. So she chews on everything, but it's so good because I don't have to worry that her teeth aren't going to wear down, and just, it just makes me happy. Because, like, Twitchy, he's not that big of a chewer, so that worries me a little bit, but that's okay. Also, if this video is up, then that means that the other video of how I made this pretty simple kind of kebab toy or tosser should be up as well. So I meant to do a review on it as well, but didn't have a chance to yet. But I mean, I make these all the time with all different things, so they tend to... Oop, I'll just toss that in there now. See if she'll go over. No, of course not, because she finally found the treat that's in there. Effy, what are you doing? You're so cute. Who's the cutest Bun Bun Bun? Are you cute? Are you cute? Are you cute? Yes, you are. Effy smudges. Effy smudges. But, I'd really love if somebody or a few people, subscribers, could, just comment down below some maybe video requests or anything of that sort. I mean, I can show you all kinds of tutorials, like how to make cozy cups and cuddle sacks and tunnels and all of that. I personally can't sew too incredibly well, but my mother, she's been sewing for 40 years. She's 65, so yeah, 40 years, and maybe longer than that, and she has been showing me how to do it, so I can walk you through that, or how to make a sign like that. There's just so much stuff that I'd love to bring to the table. So if this video's up, then that means the tutorial on how to make that kebab is up, and me going over my Medi box is up. So just take a look around, explore the channel, like, subscribe, comment, and I really hope you enjoy the videos that I post on my channel, because I really enjoy making them. So, hope everyone's having a great day. Thanks for watching.